baby dolls, look at you. Let's spin the helicopter hat. Bitcoin hovering around, once again, $67,000 to $68,000. This is the weekly chart. It's going to finish the close of it soon. And then it's going to resolve itself to do whatever Bitcoin does best, which is pretty much make everyone pray for friendship and glory. But it's okay, man. It's okay. It's been a long time. I think we can pretty much confidently say we ain't ever coming back here ever again. Once we're finally up. But here's the thing. We can look like we're coming back there. That's possible, okay? And this thing will be super painful. But as far as resolving itself lower, Roca Negra have now, they've got over 400,000 BTC. A lot of the things have been absorbed, so we'll see. Now, it's also interesting. I saw something on Twitter, friends, by a gentle friend. An anonymous gentle friend out there. They posted others BTC. So I'm telling you now, man, funny friends, it happens all the time. I post something, I do something, and then I see it do the 7 loops around the world, and then it comes back to me from someone else. I'm like, bro, how the hell do you get my stuff? It was funny. So others BTC, friends, it's funny that perspective. Okay, so they all charting others BTC, but they don't chart it like me. So now they're all starting to chart others BTC. But you see, when we're down here, friends, when we're down here, people were just posting this chart and they go, oh no, you made a new low. You see this point? So right before, when it was hadn't bounced yet, they're like, oh crap, others BTC made a new low. But I still have this here. You see this, friends? It's going up over time. It's going up over time. I know it's a messy chart. I have a lot of things on here. It's going up over time. And who cares if it doesn't really? You believe. Look, I think we're going to get really, really good alt season, man, because look at this pain. It goes bad and bad and bad. That's very powerful, right? Because there are weak hands who shouldn't be holding, but they were only holding because they're like, oh, big alt season coming. But I'm seeing it everywhere. People are capitulating out, which is exactly what you want. Ethereum, friends, is still being cuckaroonied, and Bitcoin dominance is around, 59, 60%. Who cares? It's still waiting. Now, remember this gentle friend, friends? Rex. I've got a post from him. Might be able to get to it later. You'll get Bitcoin at the price you deserve, just like everyone else. So I'm just going to show you, right? This is actually very, very topical. We should go on to it now. So ETH BTC is still low. You see that? Still cucked. But I know, obviously it's low. Yeah, it's obviously low. But let me just show you this matter of perspective, okay? Look at this. So Rexy Boo, he's made a post. Now, this is going to happen to many of your coins, okay? Look at this. No, your $300 billion coin is not an underdog or underowned or misunderstood or undervalued. He's talking about Ethereum. It's a bloated piece of poop that was obviously surpassed technically a long time ago and has retained its market cap through cult-like delusion. By the way, that's bullish as hell, you retard. That's bullish as hell. Bitcoin's tech was surpassed 30,000 times over. The only reason people still hold it is cult-like delusion. It's a religion. But they can't see it because they think, no, they literally think, I have Bitcoin, I love Bitcoin, okay? But they literally think that Bitcoin's decentralization carries this infinite premium where people will just buy it at any cost forever because it's the only neutral money. It's the only this or the only that. My friend, you are in for a rooted awakening in the next 10 years, okay? Because we already know gold is the most neutral, oldest form of money. Gold is real money. Yes, okay. People are storing more and more of their wealth in technology stocks, aka network effects, over time. And I've made many videos to show you this, friends. Gold over the NASDAQ has been going down for 40 years since the NASDAQ. Okay, so NASDAQ companies like Amazon and Google, friends, they're all network effects. So you're storing Mindshare pretty much around the world when you get in. Gold is also neutral, but these things are innovating all the time. They're finding ways to pick away at things, to make things. That's why Apple does things like vertical integration. You see, so it makes you need to hold on to the brand and the image more and more. You got a laptop there, or you got a phone there, or you got a phone case there. All these things. Oh, let's get the car now. Do you see that? They're finding ways to hack away at this over time. Yeah, you don't have the full neutrality, of course not. They can turn off your share any day now, but Try argue that with the rest of the world who's been turbo long for 30 years and winning. Okay, if your Uncle Peter Schiff, I don't understand that. That's why your portfolio in gold, you've been underperforming. Even stocks, they've been paying dividends, they've been doing everything out here. So you literally need the world to collapse for gold to literally rocket, you know? Just like in Bitcoin, it's the same thing. You need a crypto bear market to come basically for your Bitcoin dominance to rise up. You need that. Think about that, friends. Look what he says. Ethereum is bleeding users, liquidity, mindshare. It's not coming back in the face of superior smart contract platforms dominating in every metric, and Bitcoin being accepted as digital gold and the emergent store of value for the 21st century. Accept these facts or continue to suffer. I don't know, man. I think, yeah, Vitalik, show respect to my name, bro. Okay, I think, friends, it's prices are low, dude. I don't care about these like SAs and all this stuff, dude. You're showing me a chart. Okay, the longest and worst downtrend for Ethereum in history. Look, that's it. The longest and worst downtrend of Ethereum in history should be countered with your most aggressive turbo long position in history. That's what it should be with. But you see what that SA, see the mental gymnastics, friends. So that's what happens. When people are set, they're like, that's it. He's basically what he's saying is, Ethereum, there is no price I would ever own you at. That's what he's saying. That is irrational, you see. He's basically saying, Bitcoin, no matter how high you get, I will never get out. That's why he's looking at Bitcoin dominance. He's all in. He's all in on Bitcoin dominance. He's like, oh, it doesn't matter. You should be 300% Bitcoin dominance. You know what I mean? You should break the laws of physics. That's why, friends, we get these cycles. People refuse to exit, but we're not going to make that mistake. And by the way, that goes both ways. Not just refuse to exit the asset, refuse to exit your stablecoins. There are people just refuse to part with it. They'll never, ever part with it. That's okay. That's fine. That's what we want. It makes the game. Also, shout out to Aaron. Aaron is getting the groove of it now. Low IQ. Price is low, so this thing is bad. High IQ. The price is low, so this thing is a good deal. Discounts don't last forever. So yes, you're getting the point. Now, let's run through some Cranky G news, friends. So we now have about 6.5% of the world is in crypto invested. Okay, it's around 530 million people out of about 8.2 billion. Now, you know, there's a lot of China, there's a lot of India, there's a lot of second or third world countries out there. I get it, but, you know, they're still going to be growing. That's okay. There's still going to be a lot of stuff out there. Also, another thing as well to think about, friends, if there's a billion third world country people, and then they become like 1/10 as rich as every American. Okay, so they have a GDP per capita per person, right, of like $6,000. Okay, so that 1 billion country, it's like 100 million people in America. Okay, I know it's not exactly one for one because they have different needs and wants, but I'm just showing you like we're still undervalued no matter how you look at it in terms of the future growth. Okay. Also, interesting news. Crypto Cobie agrees with Sommi in regards to the popularity of meme coins. He replied to Nick Carter, a well-known mid-curver. Now, friends, I call him Dick Carter because he's like anti-Richard Hart and Hex, but like he didn't block me, so I can't. It's just it's a good nickname, but you know, we'll have to think of another one. Or we'll just leave Dick Carter. You know, these are the things that keeps me up at night. All right, we'll get through that a bit later as well. Coinbase, friends, which will be called Cuckbase in the future. So they're not Cuckbase yet. I'm just telling you in the future they will be called Cuckbase, okay? Cuckbase partners with NBA Golden State Warriors. They signed for a deal. Okay, so remember FTX signed with them in December 2021, the literal end of the bull market for $10 million. But now this is interesting. The number of sports-related sponsorships in crypto, right, by the crypto companies, it's now 3x bigger than 2023. Adoption's coming, my friends. So sport, because sport have sport gambling, you see. Now, crypto, our sport is making products. Okay, so like, you know, maybe social products or decentralization stuff, whatever. We have sports as well. There's mental sports. There's out memeing each other. We have our own sport activity there. Then there's the gambling on that too. You see, so sports and crypto, people have the same similarities of that. There's two elements. That's why men love it. There's two elements to this. There's that part when it comes to, you know, like I said, the main activity part, and then there's the speculation on that activity, which is what we love. And I think it's going to continue to grow. That's why I'm going to play some Pumpy G music. It will continue to grow. Of course it has to grow. Only question is, what are we going to speculate on? Well, it's meme coins now, okay? Also want to show you this. Shout out to my friend BBK Das Booty. DickWifButt got a cultural reference in this comic, OGLAF. I forgot what it stands for. So this is one of these OG, very old type of comics that's long running. They're like very, they're very sensitive, and they'll like throw in, they take a joke at everybody. I think it's basically like R18 plus, like crude, rude stuff as well. So I'm just going to show you in the bottom right. Look what he says. The king. That's how I became so rich. I minted my own currency. And then he goes, a doodle on the front and a butt on the back. So literally it's a dick butt. So remember, dick butt, that's where DickWifButt comes from, friends. Dick butt, it's the thing, because Richard Hart, friends, is OG internet. He likes a dick butt meme, a meme. And then we have DickWifButt. It's also a play on the whiff, okay, because it's DickWifButt. It's on PulseChain. Now, here's the thing. It's old. So it's 2008. Like, it's literally older than Bitcoin, which is interesting. But these things, they always lurk in the back of people's memories. You see these random bursts of these cultural references and stuff out here. But now for the first time in history, so what used to happen is people used to just smile. Oh, I get that reference. They used to just say that. Now that is relevant for the Mindshare of a coin. You see? That's probably what people are going to train AI to do in the next 10 to 20 years. To mine out cultural references so they can calculate how much Mindshare a coin has so they can price it in straight away. Isn't that interesting? That would be very interesting. And that's the future. It's not even going to be interesting. It's inevitability. Because if you're looking for Mindshare or how active something is on people's minds, one way to measure it would be the internet and stuff. But what about stuff we don't talk about? These are the things coming in the future. That's why you and I are still early, friends. I haven't fleshed these things out. Now, I've got to remind you to please put down the soy latte. Here we have your friend Sommi on the left. All in, the strongest cult, survived minus 99%, free, highest value content, believes in you. That's right. We believe in you, friends. People will be mogged if they don't believe, okay? If they don't believe, you're going to get mogged. And not by me, market. It's truth, okay? It's truth. Look what the soy boy and soy girls are doing. They have stable coins right now. They have adopted a thesis from one guy. They desperately want to own a cult. They believe in whatever the crowd does. So, of course, friends, this is the thing, man. It's, non-believers. It's, I say the word non-believers just to help you separate from it. But non-believers, friends, the people who make the fastest money is the first batch of non-believers. But they don't know they're going to make a lot of money. Otherwise, they would go really all in. But they don't. See, there's a group of people, they're non-believers. Let's say there's 10 rows of them. The first 3 rows make the fastest, quickest money of all time. They have the greatest experience ever. They're the people who come in, they fluke it. They put in 20 grand and then the thing goes up 4x. And they're like, oh my gosh, I made more money than my salary. What the hell? They start thinking about it. But what they don't know is they're in the non-believer crowd. They're only attracted because of the price, but they're in that first batch. Then the middle batch come in, they also make quick money. But unfortunately, what happens is they all stay. That's the crazy part. See, believers, we stay, okay? But non-believers, friends, the non-believers, when they come in, they all overstay their welcome. No matter how high the price gets. They don't have any barometer out here. They're just like, oh, this is why you've been here. This is good. I doubted you the whole time. There's no concept of high or low to them. It's just literally, wow, this feels good. Okay, and that's how prices keep running in certain coins. Hopefully we're on the unicorns and overall for the collective market of crypto together. So as an example, friends, here's crypto. This is total crypto, around 2.3 trillion. Hopefully we can get to this 7 to 10 trillion zone up here. This will be fantastic if we can get that. I've got to remind you as well. See, friends, we're destined for higher market cap in crypto. But remember, real world assets are a cheat code. And it's not a good cheat code. So they can mint a trillion of market cap, but it just sits in the tokenized treasuries, right? It doesn't swap with anything. It just sits there. And it's like, oh, the industry is worth a lot. You see? So, friends, it's literally like, for example, if you had, let's say your ledger, you had Michael Saylor's Bitcoin. You had 220,000 Bitcoin. You had Michael Chad Saylor's Bitcoin, and you went into a third world country, and you had the ledger. You go into a third world country. Let's say you went to Kenya, right? You have now added, whatever it is, $14 billion to that GDP, okay? But it's on a ledger. It's it doesn't really count. You know what I mean? It's the exact same thing. It's the same thing with these real world assets. Now, we're hoping industries and jobs get made around it and they stay within crypto. But that's why it's possible for them to just mint higher market caps without actually having the economic activity ready for us to, like, you know, to constitute a proper 10 trillion valuation and stuff. But the good thing is, like I mentioned before, friends, there's only 530 million people in crypto right now out of a possible 8.2 billion. Like, let's see what happens at 1 billion, you know? So if we got to 1 billion, we're going to 2x the user base. We'll get 4x the price growth. So total crypto will go from this around 2.5 trillion will be about 10 trillion. That'll be great. That's why I told you, friends, like, there are going to be literally 500 million extra people swimming around on Twitter, on YouTube. Okay, that's why, friends, I'm the unicorn. We have our MOG glasses. We have our PulseChain and PulseX. We have all these. There's 500 million people out there. What happens if just 200,000 of them find PulseChain? That's a 4x from here. 200,000. And then another 400,000. That's another 4x. You see that? So there's going to be people swimming out here. And by the way, you don't even need those new people coming. You just need a bit of them. And then the existing 500 million people start to rethink stuff. That's why, like, if you ever watch my channel, friends, I speak to a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum maxis. I go, hey, bro, hey, Ethereum maxi. Okay, you've got 3,000 ETH. Okay, you've got 3,000 ETH. You've made about 5% of that as yield for the past 12 months on Ethereum. You've made an extra 150 ETH. 150 ETH. At $4,000, that's going to be worth 600K. And I told them, okay, why don't you punt a third of that, pump it into PulseChain and try and make more yield on it. Go farm PulseChain yield. It's a bull market. Come play around. They do that, friends. People do that. Okay, they do that. They just don't talk about it. They don't talk about it because there's just not everyone's up for the risk in their mind of how things work. But they do that. Okay, I can tell you. Now I have this breaking news here, friends. So I have just in. Crypto Cobie agrees with Sommi that meme coin success has nothing to do with corrupt SEC and regulation. So, as we said, friends, Nick Carter, mid-curver, he believes meme coins are only popular because of greedy VC tech scum. So, friends, that's why a lot of people are in cope. They're in cope. The biggest cope of crypto right now is actually this. This is the biggest mid-curve talking point. People believe that the only reason why meme coins went up is because real projects are not allowed by the SEC to deliver value. They're not allowed to share revenue. But we know that's a load of crap because we've actually seen projects share revenue, not be taken by the SEC. Market doesn't care. Okay, it doesn't care. So I'm just going to show you the posts here. Okay, so you can see here, Dick Carter. Meme coins are in large a part reaction to oppressive, corrupt SEC regime. No. Nick, you're a VC yourself, dude. So meme coins are a response to you. Meme coins are mogging you. They are. They're a response to you. You got all your startups and all your stuff. Okay, you can participate because you've got a mustache. Okay, you got a mustache. No one else can participate. Okay, they don't have the boys club. They're not in the boys club. They don't jerk each other off and they don't sit around that round table and go to the 4-panel YouTube videos and go, yield and DeFi. That's the type of stuff they're talking about, bro. You have no idea what's going on. Where are your MOG glasses, okay? I don't care about your shitty little 2D pixel tree logo thing with brown and yellow and this word I've never heard of before. No one cares, dude. No one cares. I see the MOG glasses. The MOG glasses. Just to give you an example, bro. I'll just give you an example. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, okay? 700%. Now, here's the thing, friends. Dick Carter, he would look at that and go, dude, that's a 1.4 million market cap shitter. Okay, that's like a little pump and dump scam. Okay, bro, okay. For you, because your clip size with your VC, you can only do 100K clips minimum, right? 200K clips minimum. You are not representative of the people who actually care about this industry, who actually spend time in it, who have their love and their passion. Yeah, they're memeing and just talking shit all day, but they don't have a $100,000 clip, okay? They got about 28 bucks. But here's the thing. There's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them. And what we've actually found is the VCs are only 100 people circle jerking themselves around the campfire, and they're not enough to keep the Mindshare active. They're not. Friends, you know that they've done everything, okay? They've bribed exchanges. They bribed all the KOLs. They've actually bribed them and they're still losing. That's how pathetic it is. And that's why we've said, hey, Hey, put down the soy latte. Step aside. There's a new boss in town. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's a degen. Yeah, he's a bit schizo. Yeah, he sits on a squeaky chair. Yeah, he's got a fluffy microphone and some fluffy slippers, of course. But we're not going away anyway. It's a tug of war. It's clear, friends. But by now, so I'm acting confident now. We didn't really know how it was going to play out 8 months ago. I was like, look, on the balance of probabilities, it looks like the meme coins are going to win. One, because it's entertaining as hell. But two, because it makes sense. Because Bitcoin started off like that, okay? Every single successful thing in crypto didn't have these VCs who were keeping all the coins for themselves. They all came by starting low. The bags get pumped. People feel rewarded. And they continue bringing up the mindshare and keep shitting it. To go from a meme to a cult to a religion. So now, friends, I want to show you. So who cares what your friend Sommi thinks, right? But I just want to show you Crypto Cobie's response. It's like the hello Cobie if you're watching. Okay, probably is. Look at this. Meme coins are popular because people want to buy things where the price can go up. They do not want to buy things valued at $25 billion that spend years going down. It is almost impossible for a normal person to buy a non-meme coin early anymore because they bought an ICO or just a new idea in the market. But now Binance launches things at insane valuations where the pre-market privates pumped, like 100x in the last 12 months. The corrupt SEC positioning is not too impactful to this dynamic. Corrupt SEC says Solana is a security several times, made Robinhood delist it. It has no impact on the market optimism for soy. Would need different fundraising models to be more viable and founders to adopt them for non-joke tokens to be interesting to meme coin traders. Even if the corrupt SEC has a pivot to pro-DeFi exemptions, sandboxes, the reality is nobody wants to buy Binance listings at $20 billion, but etc. So friends, obviously Crypto Cobie, he put 400 pounds into Bitcoin in like 2011, 2012. He's got $1 billion now. Okay, so like the first altcoin he bought did 100x in 2 months, and then he bought another altcoin that did 28x in a weekend. And it was only like one to buy, friends. You didn't have a like choice of like 30,000 coins. You're just like, oh, there's one altcoin to buy for everybody. Does 100x in 60 days. There's another one altcoin released 3 months later. Does 28x. So different times then, but it was early. But they had no idea they're going to retire. There's no industry. So that's how he became a billionaire, pretty much, and probably all these other things that he's never disclosed. But yeah. So Cobie's friends, obviously, Cobie is like the everybody likes, the darling of the crypto industry, like never controversial, except for that one time where he did a joke that Binance got taken got arrested, and then Bitcoin went down a bit and it liquidated people, and people got really upset, and like he took a back step from that. That was crazy, man. So I just want to remind you, I've got it written here, friends. So I told you this, right? In 2009, Bitcoin gave 100% of the coins out. In 2014, Ethereum gave 50% out. In 2021, in the last cycle, they only gave 15% out. And today, we only see 5% of the token. So as you can see, greedy VCs, greedy scum, all the insiders, they're taking retail for a ride. They have not learned anything. Retail took GME to the moon. Put GameStop on the map. Okay. You want to mess with the people in crypto? Like, dude, if there is anybody not to mess with, you don't want to mess with the people in crypto. Okay. We literally, look what we did, dude. We birthed an industry. The GameStop kids, you know what I mean? They're going around. Yeah, some of them got mustaches, friends. Some of them got Navy collared shirts. I get it. Your Navy collared shirt's nice. Okay, a bit of creases, but it's okay. For the rest of us, though, we made an industry off a meme. Do you understand that? Bitcoin was the meme. Bitcoin was peer-to-peer digital cash. No, it wasn't. It's just a meme. Then it became a cult, the cult of Satoshi. Now it's a religion. It's a way of life, okay? We have a whole industry to be thankful for, okay? You don't want to, but this crowd of people, this spirit, this entrepreneurial stuff, dude, you do not want to go against this. It's not going to end well. Well, it's going to end well for me and you. It's not going to end well for people taking the other side, where they just release these super expensive tokens. Let's look at some of the comments as well. So as down here, Mr. Kook, you are wrong. Go and see a doctor. Cope overload. Meme coins are fast, fun, hyper gambling. Yeah, but we are not in that pump fun JPEG. That's JPEG stuff, okay? Fast hyper gambling. We're in the Mindshare asset things, okay? There's a different school of these things, okay? So it's just like, okay, you can buy a biotech stock where you don't even know the cancer test results of the drug. It could be 0 or it could be Lex Cure for cancer. Okay, it's either going 0 or 400x. You could do that, okay? You could buy that, or you can go buy a Coca-Cola. Okay, but now here's the thing. People are arguing what's an actual Coca-Cola because they're looking at stocks with like businesses and companies, and there's like a receptionist, and there's like this little fern plant in the office, and they're thinking, oh, you look like a Coca-Cola. No. The crypto Coca-Cola is a Mindshare Coca-Cola. You understand? It's in the mind, it's Mindshare. It's network effects. Okay, it's the power, the number of nodes of people in the network. It's not like what an XRP office looks like or anything like that. It's more towards the framework of meme cult religion instead of like, the stock market boomer world. This is the pyramid, friends, from Murad's presentation, but this is really important, right? Here you go. So up here, this is actually interesting, friends. Friends, I'm actually just noticing something. I've got a smile. You want to know why? The guy's post, who I took this off, that's my picture. He removed the love hearts. I just noticed this. So I think I got it here. And look at this, friends. I remember, I think he is a ticker Bitcoin guy. He's in Harry Potter Obama. Oh, yeah. Jahon. Maybe he follows me. Let's check it out. I don't know. Now, I could be mistaken. But yeah, I had this exact same red thing. Maybe I put the logos up, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy, friends. I am wearing a helicopter hat. But as you can see here, what's at the top pyramid? Cults. You see, once you stop to live, by the way, friends, this is like, Murad, be honest with yourself, bro. Giga's not a cult, bro. You're a culture coin. Okay? Giga culture. What? It's male culture. This is what is strange. Like, Murad's bags, they are still in that meme. Oh, but maybe he knows it. Maybe he's buying them because they want him to become a cult. But if you want something to become a cult, bro, have you heard of Hex? PulseChain. He has heard of him. I know, friends. I know. That's why I made my video. Friends, remember, Murad has one big critical thing that he's missed in his filters list. And it's actually here. I've written it here. So there is one big critical flaw in the meme coin SuperCycle checklist. So obviously, I get this a lot of love and attention. It is distribution. Okay. So friends, so what people think is they think a coin has to be nicely distributed, then it goes up. Okay, that's what they think. That's what the common thesis is. They go, oh, because the theory is if everyone owns like 10 cents of the coin, they're all incentivized to do it. No. Look, and not just me saying it, all the facts say, even from Tesla stock, from stocks to how Bitcoin was at the start, when was the best time to buy Bitcoin? Satoshi had 100% of the coins. Literally, factually, the best time to buy was when Satoshi had all the coins. Ethereum, best time to buy Ethereum was when the foundation had 50% of the coins, which is an enormous amount. The best time to buy XRP was when Ripple literally had 100% of the coin. Over and over and over again, it's actually not about having a fair distribution, okay? It's about having an unfair distribution where you believe the person distributing, or the person or the entity distributing the coins, if you really believe in them. That's actually it. That's the source, okay? But it's not really a source, right? Because you got to take a big bet, okay? Richard Hart owned all the coins at the start. Pumped up. Hex did a 10,000x. From a 5 million market cap up to a 50 billion. Remove the origin address. Do you see? So, now here's the thing. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to go buy every stacked coin. You can't. You can't do that. I'm just telling you, you got to believe in the vision, man. You need, friends, here's the thing. Look, ask yourself this. Would you rather live in a city where there are 1 million people with $1 income? Or do you want to live in a city where maybe 90% of them have the $1 income and the final 10%, they're like stacked with wealth? Okay, you want to be in a city where they have stacked wealth, that 10%. Why? Because they have time that's scarce to them. And they will pay for poor people. They'll pay for goods and services and stuff around. They stimulate things, okay? Now, in the context of crypto, you want to own coins where a few people are stacked. But you have to trust those people. And yes, I know you're taking a risk, man. I can't give you the answers. Some coins, they dump on everybody. I get it, okay? But if you believe in them, they go, hey, I don't think this guy or this girl, this entity, I don't think they're going to dump. I think what they're doing right now is conducive to growth. That's what you actually want to look for. And that, look, friends, they don't believe me now, but they'll believe it at the end, okay? That's what it'll come down to. Because, friends, you know, if you listen to, CrashiusClay, remember, he's like a big proponent of Brett and stuff. So CrashiusClay, friends. A lot of people say, oh, it's part of the cabal. It's part of the cabal. Like, listen to one of his streams, man. The kid said, okay, I don't know how old you are, Crash. I'm sure maybe Crash watches my videos. I think it very, very likely does. Crash said, and by the way, it's literally word for word, Sommi, I want to own a coin where someone's stacked because they treat it like a business. They treat it like a business. They don't want the business to die. Just like Richard Hart. Richard Hart says the same thing. He goes, why would someone just kill their golden goose? Okay? But it has to be the right person, okay? The person with the spirit that's in tune. See, VCs own all the coins, but they're not in tune with the market, are they? You see, they don't have product market fit because they haven't made enough people rich. You see, they've tried to arbitrage it out, failed miserably. They try to buy KOLs. They try to make the KOLs rich with $2,000 payments and try to get them to be excited to tell the audience, but the audience doesn't get excited. The audience's mindshare attention span for the freaking coins is like a day or three days. They just move on to something else. And they get attracted to the things that are making people rich. So I'm just going to read for you this post here as well. So we have from the ticker Bitcoin. So friends, this avatar, when you see these blue hedgehogs, I think they're called a Sproto Gremlin. It's the ticker Bitcoin one. And they all look like a retardio, schizo, Sonic the Hedgehog pretty much. By the way, friends, as I'm actually recording right now, Bitcoin pumps up to $68,000. Let's actually check it out. Let's see if it's actually exciting or we're going to get scammed. We have it right here. Let's go. This is just a 5-minute chart. Like, push, push, push. I believe in you. Let's actually play some nice Habibi. Let's play some cranky G, pump, pump, pump music. Let's do an extended one, actually. Now, friends, let's do the cranky G. You are number one. Whee! Oh, man. Come on, November. Let's go. All right, now back to the gremlin. So, remember, friends, ticker Bitcoin. Harry Potter, I love them. I love them, okay? Remember, it's a schizo meme. Schizo memes are so new, there is no category, okay? They're a subsector of meme coins. Friends, I only learned this because I'm here 18 hours a day. The channel came to me. Okay, they're schizophrenic, okay? There's Miladies. You have ticker Bitcoin. Now, ticker Bitcoin also has ticker PulseChain, which we know and love on PulseChain, and it actually makes everyone angry because they have that, okay? So ticker Bitcoin makes people angry and stuff as well. You also have this totally skits as well, Leonidas ecosystem, where they worship Bitcoin Cash. Yes, not a joke. Man, they're skits, friends. They're skits. They're skits for a reason. Nothing works right. But it's tokenized now. You can tokenize the not working right and people to be like interested and curious and stuff. Hang on. And the thing about skits people, friends, is they don't know they're really skits. So they keep putting in effort into one thing and you can bet on it. Okay, that's how it works. Now, let's read his post. Oh yeah, actually, let's see what Murad says. So this is, friends, remember this is replying to Nick Carter saying meme coins, SEC and stuff. Nick Carter. So Murad says 99% of meme coin buyers couldn't care less about politics. There are secular socio-economic forces at play that are much bigger than a single election. The rise of meme coins has more to do with the persistent rising global money supply. Will that stop under Trump? No. So it's basically saying, like, you know, we're more digital now. The concept of religion and spirituality. Actually, Murad says we're like losing more of it. But actually, friends, yeah, if you've been watching my UFO videos, which have been spiking in popularity, okay, I love them. I put so much effort into them. But the UFO videos, which I think everyone's having an awakening. All points in space and time are linked. There's a lot of these things. You put all the evidence back, like, oh, wow, there's so much about human body and auras and chakras we didn't understand, and all these different magnetic forces, that it's pretty much almost a given that there's multiple dimensions. There's different things that we call spiritual now, but they're not really spiritual. It's just you can't understand them right now. Like if you cast a shadow onto a table, you can make finger puppets with your shadow. But imagine you lived on the table, you can only see 2D. You just see these things appearing, what's going on? And you just can't comprehend it, okay? So maybe there's higher dimensions that are looking at us through the same way, okay? So these people having like spiritual awakening stuff, that's like the bullish undertone for Murad stuff. You have money supply and people are acting like that. What are they doing? They're joining memes, cults, religion. That's why you form the meme cult religion, okay? So that's why you're not forming, I guess, a meme around, oh, we're going to have a 10-year roadmap that has layer 2 governance voting. Let's go do something about it. So it is what it is. Maybe in a parallel universe, friends, people would have loved layer 2 governance voting. We just don't love it in our universe. That's it, in our timeline, okay? It is what it is. It's just that we can identify it. Mr. Jahon, So shout out to Mr. Jahon, Jamali. Oh yeah, watch those utility altcoins come roaring back. So he's being sarcastic. Layer 1s aren't exciting to anyone who hasn't been deep in the space already. Perhaps bearish on everything below the top 4 categories, but there's some that'll stick, wildly outperform plus change crypto forever. So cults, and then you have lifestyle brands, movements, missions, neo-religion. So friends, neo-religion, that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin achieved this whole thing, okay? Started as a meme, then it became a cult, then as a neo-religion. So obviously I summarize it like that because there's all these little, like, oh, you have like, he has like little, you know, like phrase coins and poopy, and then you have schizo coins. So if you see the schizo coins, non-cult out here, remember, they're just playing around with labels, but you're getting the point. As long as you have the framework, because your brain is now tuned in to saying, oh, there's a lot of people here who are yelling about something. Okay, there's 200,000 people in a network. You have Matty Allen's 2 conferences per year. You have the PulseChain altcoins, which are making unique altcoins, unique art. There's a lot of unique stuff as well. Not just when you see something like Mog that just pumps up, friends. Okay, you have like Pikachu, like I said, tokenized Pokemon magic. Okay, and magic itself, just these things are all hitting. You have the P-Dye mystery. P-Dye by itself was enough. Just telling you, P-Dye by itself is enough. They're just not getting it yet, but they will. Like I said, it's yet. And if there's anything that could summarize my view of what's going on in crypto, it's this. Okay, look at this. Shout out to Stacy Murr. All you need to know about low float and high FDV, the state of token unlocks for layer 1 and layer 2 chains, plus their percent of supply in circulation. Okay, so look at this. Ethereum has 100% of the coins out. Look at all these coins. Solana only has 80%, man. Oasis, 61%. Arbitrum, 35%. All those tokens are getting unlocked. They're going to get dumped. And the friends that touch me, they're all going to come out saying, no, they're for token rewards. Those coins are for the communities. No, we're not going to dump them. We're not going to dump them. Bull crap, you're not going to dump them. Friends, do you see now why Richard Hart's model was a golden unicorn? Richard Hart released all the coins to market that you could get. Let's just say he owned a big stack. Okay, so now you're betting on all the coins out. You're betting on, is Richard Hart going to dump all to zero and leave? Or is he going to do something bigger? He obviously did something bigger. Okay, Hex is now a cult. Hex is still around. All right. When you're looking at any other coin, poker chain coins, P-Dye stuff, everything, friends, Teddy Bear, you're looking at Poker Center stuff, Pika, DickWifButt, Tangang coins, 9-inch Hexy bastards, poor pleb. Okay, when you're looking at all of these, the tokens are already out in the most of them. The tokens are already out. Then you have to decide, okay, do I like this picture or not? And what I mean is, okay, there's a city here. There's a couple of whales. Do I like those whales? That's what you're thinking about, okay? If you're looking at Murad's filter list, if you see those whales who hold big portions of supply, you will actually exit, okay? And that's why I'm coming in to tell you once again with my helicopter hat, which I will spin again. I'm here to tell you that Xing it is the wrong thing to do, because if you're only looking for coins that you think are well distributed, you are looking for it later in its life. You're missing the early opportunity. You are missing the early opportunity, right? So look at all these layer 2 chain fans. Look, Blast in the ass. ZK stink, Starknet, only 12% of the coins are out. You see these friends, that's how they look at this. Also, Jordy Alexander. To clarify, Mantle is 100% unlocked. The remaining half of tokens are in the treasury reward options for the future, which is different to the investor team. Okay, yeah, bro, we'll just, we'll give you like, it's all right. But I'm just showing you these friends, like a lot of these, what I'm just showing you now is, look, it's not about what you feel. It isn't. It's about incentives. You see, the meme coins, here's the thing, friends. We don't live in a world where everybody in the world is onboarded yet. So there are still new people coming in. Okay. And when new people are coming in, they get spammed with voices. Okay. Our megaphones. And when we tell them, I'm having fun here. Look at Ticker Bitcoin. Look at PulseChain. Look at Hex. Look at any of these other meme coins. Look at Mog and all these other things. They're hearing that. And they join. They have no preconceived notions about crypto. They don't care about proof of stake, proof of work. They don't give a crap about it. They don't know what a cycle 1, 2, or 3 coin is. They got no idea. Okay, they don't know what happened in DeFi season 2020. They got no idea. Okay, they don't care. They're just here because you people are here and you're all making money and apparently it's the future, so I'm here. Okay, sweet. Now, when they come in, when they're in a meme coin, remember meme coins are cheap as shit, friends. Like Pika's like 7 to 10 million market cap. After a big run, it's still that much. You see, they're all tiny, man. They're all like under 100 million market cap. They're all like under 10, under 15 million. Mog is like 1.4 million after like a 7x run. You see that they're tiny. They don't want to touch a $3 billion coin. But here's the thing. Some people do touch them. It's just that the people who touch the meme coins and people who touch the VC coins, fast forward three to 6 months, the meme coin guys went up 3x in their portfolio. Actually, at one point, they were up like 10x, okay, in some of the meme coins. The VC coins were only up like 50%. So compare like a 10x to a 50% move, okay? And then these things round trip and then everyone's offside, okay? So the meme coiners in the 10x, they now have this financial incentive in their mind, okay? That's just hit them. Like, wait a minute. This thing can keep growing. This is really exciting. Let me join in. Let me join in on the Mindshare. Let me pick up the megaphone. Let's get this thing bigger. Let's see how far we can grow. You see that incentive? That's the spirit of everybody. That's entrepreneurial. Yeah, that's boosting the network effect. Everybody who lost in the VC coin, they have no voice. They have no energy. They have no spirit. And that's ultimately what's happening. Financial incentives. So if these VC coins, I wonder what world outcome we would have if they all let us buy. If they all let us buy at like 5 million market cap, 10 million market cap. Friends, Ethereum let the public buy at 32 million market cap. Ethereum. You see? Yeah, the industry was smaller and Ethereum didn't even exist yet, but it lets you buy in. You see? So these coins, they're starting at like 10 billion market cap. They can go stuff themselves. Okay? So we've rolled the incentives. Now we've learned something for the future. If you want a strong community, you must start the price low. Must. Start low, and it can't pump in like 2, 3, 4, 5 days and then go to zero. It can't do that. It has to start low and has to die for like 2, 3 months. Do what Richard Hart did, and then it eventually pumps up. Now people have a story and a narrative, okay? And that's ultimately the stuff we are long. We're tilted more towards that. We got some of the other stuff as well, friends, because you don't know. You never really know at the end of the day fully, but now you get to see why we're in the blue ocean area and they're all in the red ocean area. And I think all the meme coiners, all the DJs out there are realizing the blue ocean is the way. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. Tell mum and dad you love them. Catch you in the next one.